Robin Hood. Your bow is needed. Go MT32 emulation. Go Sierra Fanfare. Alright. I'm going to play in live stream, if anyone's going to watch, the first part of the game, Conquests of the Longbow, The Legend of Robin Hood. One of my favorite non-Quest for Glory Sierra adventure games from back in the day. So I love it because, as you can see, the art is absolutely gorgeous. It's some of the best 256 color VGA art that Sierra did. We're going to watch the introduction. Boop. And you can tell from the white icons that this is a icon-based game that kind of predated some of the later ones where they had custom icons like King's Quest VI. So I think this was from about 91, 92 era. But yeah, the art is just absolutely gorgeous. The gameplay and the story is fairly interesting. It's kind of a fresh take on the Robin Hood legend. There's a little bit of Mists of Avalon in here, I would say, but not in a bad way. And it does play a little, in some ways it's very historically accurate, in other ways it's kind of very much not, but that's okay. So we will kind of see that as we go. This is some just key art from the game that we're cycling through as we go through the awesome credits and the music. Definitely inspired by medieval lute and harp music. And that should be it for the credits. Let's get into the story. Also true, historically accurate, and also true. This is also true. Richard had upset enough people that he came home from the Third Crusade disguised, mostly to avoid the armies, or the Byzantines. However, King Leopold, who actually was Duke Leopold V, I think, in real life, of Austria, is the one who captured him on the way home. He wouldn't have been king. Duke Leopold owed fealty to Frederick Barbarossa, who was the Holy Roman Emperor at the time. And both Frederick and Leopold were on crusade with Richard. And Richard had offended Leopold, I want to say, by refusing to raise his standard in Acre, but I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me for a Wikipedia article. Again, you can see the great key art, although the animation is a little, they only animated certain parts of the painting, the face and the arm here, the head in the last shot. I suppose I should point out that raising the ransom to pay off Richard, to pay for Richard the Lionheart is the point of this game. People love me well. Prince John, villain of most Robin Hood stories, who turned out to be King John of England later, who is probably best well known for signing the Magna Carta. Us. We're Robin Hood. Little John. Alan and Dale, who's also happens to be singing the song, much the Miller's son. Little Scarlet. Alright, and here we are, starting in our cave. Frankly, it doesn't look that pleasant, but hey, it is our cave where we are living the outlaw life. So, like most CR games, you can access your icons here, or just right-click to cycle through them. You'll notice in this one you have the bow icon, so you can shoot anything at any time. Pretty great. But first, let's take a look around. My own horn. Well, someday we will want to toot that, so that is exactly what we're going to do, is grab it. Do a quick looky-loo. Sounds awesome. What's this little box? A chest containing my own small store of money. So you can see up here, you've got, most CR games, you have a score, which is the number of points you get towards completion. You don't always have to get 100% completion to win the game, but it's pretty cool. Most people who play adventure games are completionists who want to get the 100%. So that's what we're going to try to do on this run. You also have two other scores in this game. You have outlaws, so the more outlaws that die, the worse off your ending is going to be, and the ransom, which is the ransom we're raising to free King Richard. And Conquests of the Longbow is a little different than other CR games in that you can actually still keep playing and finishing even if you make huge mistakes. It's not punitive like some other CR games can be, where it just automatically ends your game, and you can go all the way to the end and get a pretty bad ending, but still complete the game, even if you have made a bunch of mistakes. So this run we're going to try to not make any mistakes. I can't promise anything since I'm more or less doing this from memory, but let's go pick up our money. That's true. Alright, our score goes up. I think these are, if I remember correctly, just sleeping pallets you can't do anything with. Yeah, okay, we're done here. I find myself doing this because it's faster than clicking through. Actually, I think we're going to go and speed things up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Alright. Breakfast time at the Outlaw Cab. Going off to the glade, which is that way. Head to the overlook. That treasure could use a boosting. A few hundred marks, not so good. Alright, and he's going that way. Cool. to these guys for a second. Okay. You can tell Robin's got a kind of a mad face that he put on his mad face when he's upset, or serious face, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's go to the shooting glade. Which I thought was over here. Well, let's find out. Definitely not. Oof, I'm already forgetting how this game's played. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I was trying to find. Yeah. New lad Simon. Let's take a look at him. Okay. Alright, he may be 31 here, so let's just talk to, okay, so here's our first thing that we can do, is let's give him a little bit of money. I think you just have to give him a little bit. Ding! Well, 10 points, 10 whole points out of 7,325, but that's okay. Alright, let's practice a little shooty. Just get a good sense of. So this game actually has several arcade sequences. Okay. And you can futz around with the arcade difficulty a little bit, but it's honestly not that hard. Pretty close to the center. There we go. And it goes without saying, the flag you can see off to the left just kind of shows the wind, which affects how you shoot. So when it's going left or right, you have to compensate, and when it's in the middle, like it is now, so now it's going left, so I need to kind of aim over here. I'm just going to do this until I get one pretty close to the center. There's actually no points for doing this or anything. It's just good practice for later. It's probably good enough. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm no Robin Hood, but alright, so now we can look at our map and do a little fast traveling. So we have, let's see, Sacred Willow Grove, The Widow, Robin Hood's Camp, the Ancient Oak, the town of Nottingham, the monastery in the Fens. We'll visit all these places, obviously, but we can use this to fast travel back to camp. Save ourselves 2 whole screens of walking. And dialogue does change throughout the day. Oh, this time it's the same. So I think Little John left this way, so we're going to follow him. But yeah, this game has a day-night cycle, not unlike Quest for Glory. Although I think events are a little more triggered in this game, so like you're not necessarily on a timer. It just goes by the day, or it goes by the events of that day. Little bit of foreshadowing there. All right. There's no one on Watling Street right now. The music says something bad's happening. Uh-oh. Peasant woman, sheriff's man. Oh, that doesn't look good. Looks like it's time to go be a hero. See? Angry Robin. Oh boy. Well, what to do? So we try reasoning with him. Now he wants to arrest me? Well, I am Robin Hood, so how about we just do this? Yeah. And he's back to Happy Robin again. Angry Robin. Okay, she's gonna leave, but before she does, let's give her a little bit of money. Yeah, there we go. I think basically you have to give money to everybody in this game. I'm going to do something that you should do anytime you're playing a Sierra game, which is save your game. Often, because who knows when you mess something up. I guess it's just gonna let her walk off the screen. There we go. Okay, now I have my map. Alright. So I think Little John said he was going to go see the widow, so that's probably as good a place as any for us to go check out, which I believe is this. Yes, okay. So, boop. And so now the overlook is on our map as well. Let's head to the widows. Hal, Hob, and Deacon. Realized, and now I can't unsee it, that there's two spaces after punctuation in the dialogue. It was made in 1991. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Let's just chat at them and see what happens. anything in town. Alright, stop bothering me. Oh, the sheep's bleeding. Ooh, a Saturday fair, you say? Alright. Easter egg. I remember this from when I played it 20-some years ago. Alright. Okay, I guess none of them will take the money. What about the sheep? Fantastic. Alright, so I actually don't think there's anything else to do here, so we can always just leave. Which should take us right back to camp. There we go. Yeah, there's no timeline like, a clock like there was in Quest for Glory, but uh-oh. Robin's getting drunk. Not too sure why Will Scarlet's still holding his bow, but hey, whatever. Nice Monty Python reference. Alright, Drunken Dreams. Let's see what this is all about. So, any guesses as to who this might be? Spoiler alert, we will meet her soon enough. A glittering green stone. Oof. Dream of your true love, only to wake up with a hangover. And Little John left him to lie on his quiver all night. Uh-oh. Well, that's cool. Cool. So let's look at our inventory. Oh my gosh, we do have it. It's right there. Very cool. Okay. I'm going to call that good for this first stream. Save it as day 2, and we will pick it up here at some point in the future. Thank you very much for watching.